Oh my god! No fucking way! Hey guys, welcome to the channel. For all of 2026, I will be attempting to get a collection log every single day. And you guys just saw a little teaser, but in the first video on day 5, I hit the rarest, most expensive item on my entire account that I've been playing for 6 years. There's been a few things that have inspired me to do this series, but before I get into that, let's go over the rules of this challenge. Rules. I must get one collection log every single day. I can stay up that night getting the collection log as late as I want, but there is a hard cutoff at 6 a.m. Pacific time. If I get multiple collection logs in a single day, it does not count towards the next day. I am allowed to save up points from activities and cash them in. This is important since I work full time and some days I just won't be able to really play RuneScape. On those days, I will have to quickly log in and cash in a quick collection log I saved up. Those are pretty much the only rules, but for sure the hardest part will be planning for days when I am busy IRL and don't have time to log in for more than a few minutes. And now, let's get started with this first video and my first week of collections logged. This idea sounds challenging, but also pretty chill. I get to experience all parts of the game, and while I have the eventual goal of maxing my account and Zuckhelm, the most interesting part of this game to me is the collection log. Something about showing off how you've invested the most time into all aspects of the game is really appealing to me as an accomplishment. So that brings us to day 1 and how I kicked off this challenge. I actually got the idea spontaneously thieving cannonballs one day. Sounds kind of weird, right? Well, I was thinking about getting a greater teleport focus for my boat, but cannonballs are pretty annoying to come by. I also had just read something about thieving cannonballs being 260k XP an hour, so I thought maybe I could hit up the cannonball stalls and thieve my way to a bunch of cannonballs so I could camp vampire krakens. Turns out, the method is just absolutely horrible for actually getting cannonballs, Jagex please, but it was true. It's 260k XP an hour, so it's one of the best thieving methods out there. It's also pretty chill. You can just set up a 4 cannonball stall, then 2 ore stalls cycle, and can pretty much just watch videos on the side. But suddenly it happened. The first collection log of the day and the birth of this series, I got one of my favorite pets in the game, Rocky. And this happened after just a couple hours of thieving. Unfortunately, I didn't get the first couple collection logs on stream since I had just come up with the idea, but I did start streaming on day 3, and most of the rest of the way we'll have live clips and live reactions. I actually didn't even realize this, but thieving from cannonball stalls is an incredibly good way to get Rocky. It's a 1 in 36,000 chance, and you can steal a little less than 1,000 stalls an hour, I would say. So I would highly recommend just stopping by the cannonball stall on your way to 99 thieving if you're looking to hit Rocky. On day 2, I was busy setting up my stream, YouTube, and Discord channels, so I didn't really stream this one, but I did get another huge collection log on day 2. By the way, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, I would really appreciate you giving a like and a subscribe to boost me into the good algorithm universe. And you know, I recently hit 92 agility and I was super low on cash. Something I tend to do here and there is I break up the agility grind by hitting up Sepulture when I need to do some alking. I have nearly 4k Onyx Bolts to alch since I went super dry on Venenatus for Voidwaker Gem. So I decided I'd alch about, maybe 10-20 mil worth. They say you get the drop when you least expect it, and this one came completely out of left field. Was just going about my day alching some bolts when suddenly we hit Ring of Endurance. Super exciting drop, although I did look up how useful this is in today's meta, and I gotta say, it's pretty shit. So I suppose there's a few skilling methods that can benefit from it, like Blast Furnace, but I'd really like to see them rework this item after the recent agility changes. Alright, so after day 2, we enter my first day of streaming this series. The way this series is going to work a lot of times is on stream, I'll be going for rare, more difficult drops while I'm live, and if we don't hit, we'll have to find a backup plan. Besides collection logs and this series, I also have the other main goals of maxing my account and getting Zuckhelm, but those are super long-term goals. Some of my current goals are doing another Slayer push to get Dragon Warhammer, Burning Claws, and Dragon Hunter Lance. But before I do that, I've been wanting to get the Elite Combat achievements done so that I can increase my chance for the imbued heart. So on day 3, we hit up Nightmare to get some combat tasks out of the way. Now it was a success on that front, but we didn't get any uniques. So today I had to fall back on some clues. Here's a clip of me doing my very first beginner clue scroll of the stream.
Collection log slot
completed. There it is, dude. No fucking way. Literally first clue, 4 minutes. First clue that we do is a clog. Yep, call it streamer luck. Alright, so on to day 4. I wouldn't call this a super exciting drop, but it was kind of a hilarious one given the context. Another day of doing Nightmare combat achievements with no luck. We didn't get any drops, so we had to fall back on some clues again. This did take a few more attempts than the day before, but we got the clog without too much trouble. Here's the clip. I'll just roll it. Alright, here it is.
Collection log slot completed.
Oh, let's go! The dual side too, hell yeah. And notice anything a little odd about this drop? Yeah, we actually got the dual side clog, but managed to get 2 dual side at the same time. To specifically get this drop, it's something like 1 in 26 million. Even though it isn't very unheard of to get a double collection log clue item, I think it's, in particular, pretty notable that this happened with the dual side. Alright, on to day 5. Now this will be a day I will never forget in my whole RuneScape career. It has been over 2 years since I got my enhanced weapon seed for Bofa, which is still the most expensive and rarest drop I've ever gotten on this account, but today that streak is officially broken and I caught my live reaction on stream. Without any spoilers, here's the clip. Jesus. Oh my god! No fucking way! What the? No! So yeah, absolutely insane RNG, and I can now experimentally verify that streamer luck is real. We were just continuing the Nightmare CA grind, and somehow, someway, we got the f***ing Inquisitor's Mace doing Mass World Nightmare at 18 KC. No Fasani's KC, by the way. Not only is this just such a sick draw, but it's also a new Bis Crush weapon for me, so I'm going to be using this all over the place, and I am just still in shock, you guys, with this drop. Like, what the hell? How did this happen? Now, it's going to be hard to beat that, but to round out the week on day 6, I finished up Fasani's Nightmare combat achievements for now, and had to fall back on some clues again. So here's the clip from the first casket of the night. Oh, alright, first casket of the night, here we go.
Collection log slot.
Let's go!
Completed.
Oh wait, that's huge! Brother, I just got 3 collection logs? Even though I got 3 collection logs in my first casket of the night, I quickly realized that this actually was not great given the challenge that I'm doing. I'm almost pissed because of the challenge that I'm doing. I don't want to get more than 1 a day. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and this will happen from time to time. And for the final day, it was another day of going dry on PVM, so we ended up doing some clues again. Along the way, we got a Hell's Bells step. Not sure why, but I thought I'd give this a little listen. Not quite what I was expecting. Well, now the streamer luck ran out a bit today, so had to open 10 plus caskets, but we did eventually get the clog of the day. Here it is. No on the hard.
Collection log slot.
What do we get? Oh, let's go! Oh, thank God. We only had 1 casket left for the day. Alright, and that's it. That's week 1, you guys. Are there any drops you'd like to see me go for? Honestly, since any unique counts, I'm pretty much down to do any content y'all want to see. I'm going to be uploading weekly, so if you made it this far, make sure you subscribe to the channel, throw this video a like, and check below for my stream and social links. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.